Nobody sees, nobody knows, we are a secret.
Hi everybody, it's Flaminghazard from Fur Affinity. So this is something new I'm going to try. I'm going to try and make a art vlog once a week to try and kind of answer questions that you may have about me or my art. And I'm going to try and get closer to the community through these videos as well as my artwork continuously. So, I mean, the fandom's great. So, I mean, I'm going to try and do that because lately I've kind of been hiding back doing my artwork and nothing else. And I really want to try this. So, let's hope it goes well. So, this is my first question from Kathleen Morris on Facebook. She has 3 questions that she asked me. I'm going to answer all of them to the best of my ability. What sort of programs do I use? I use Paint Tool, Cyan, Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop on Creative Cloud. So I mainly use Paint Tool Sci though because Paint Tool Sci to me it's quicker, it's easier, it's smoother. To me it provides me that kind of platform that I'm able to use again versus Adobe Photoshop. Adobe Photoshop is usually for more like an effect kind of sort of thing because it lags. If anybody has any tips to get it to unlag, please tell me. Because it even lags on my actual desktop, and my desktop's pretty powerful. The video graphics is brand new, courtesy of my fiance. Thank you. Number 2, what sort of brushes do I use for my art? I'm not going to give out the settings, but I'm going to tell you the types of brushes. I use watercolor and pen for shading, and the blurb tool constantly in Paint Tool Sci. It helps immensely. The blur tool, I ran a live stream the other day and someone commented saying that the blur tool seemed very helpful. It does. It smooths out shading. I mean, that's all you need, really. All you need is the basic types of tools, really. And then the rest is just by hand. It's amazing. I also use bucket tool for my flat colors and stuff, and also use pen for lining and stuff. I can use like airbrush or pen tool depending on how light or dark I want my lines and how smooth and live-like I want them. What are my favorite types of commissions? My favorite types of commissions are like the thigh up pictures because I don't like to draw feet. They're very difficult. Doesn't mean I won't. They're just really hard to shade, and finding a real good style that I like because you have like half the community who prefer digigrade and the other half who prefer plantigrade. I kind of like a mix of it. I'm really not sure how to explain it, so I'm kind of developing that because I don't prefer either one. Plantigrade, it looks too human. Digigrade, it looks too animalish for me. So I'm just kind of like that happy mix would be amazing. If I can find that mix in my drawing, I'd be extremely happy with my drawings. Those I prefer thigh up pictures right now because it's just to me that I can emphasize on like the curves, the busts, the face, the expressions. Expressions are really what I'm working on right now. And eyes. I love doing eyes. Eyes are one of my other favorites because I love getting that texture within the eye. You can look at all my icons. They're all individual icons. I draw them all. I use references for lighting. That's a must. And then I've also looked at real like up close miscellaneous kind of like pictures of the eye. Like the macro pictures or micro. Photographers don't shoot me. I don't know the terms for that, but it's like an up-close version of the eyes. Eyes are they're tissue. The color of your eye is tissue, and I really try to capture that. I mean, I still have a long way to go, but I try. How long, this is from Claire Reinhardt on Facebook. How long have I been doing furry art? Just kind of like playing around, I guess. 4 years. I started pretty young, 4 years. I didn't start taking myself seriously until about a year and a half ago. So, I mean, I really kind of drove up in the community and just I'm giving my all right now. I love it. I love the community. So, I mean, I guess I've really taken myself seriously. I guess I could say about a year and a half now. This is a question from Nightmare Chaser on YouTube. The best, how to be awesome at art and not suck. The best way I can say is it's all point of view. Because I see multiple artists who think they suck at art, or that they're adequate, or that they're amateurs. But the thing is, it's all point of view, because I could think that someone's amazing at art, but they could just be downgrading themselves, which no artist should do that. They should always try and think positive and find lines that need tweaking, or like colors that need working and stuff, and shading. So it's all on point of view. But what's really helped me is anatomy books on Amazon, like tutorials on YouTube, speed paints. I watch how different artists do things, and I use that. You can watch and learn and absorb. And and watch outside, watch the world around you, look at the anatomy of people walking and talking. It's amazing, because then you learn new gestures, and then look at animals and stuff. You have all these resources around you, and practice. That's all I can emphasize is practice, practice, practice. I put in about 50 hours a week, 50 plus hours a week on art. I draw at least 12, 14 hours a day. So, I mean, I draw a lot. I have put in over I put it definitely over 500 hours worth of work in art itself to try and better my art. And I study, I look at tutorials. That's the best way to do it. And I still have a long way to go. This is from Jack McSlay on Fur Affinity. Number 1, species that I enjoy drawing the most. Species that I enjoy drawing the most, I'd have to say either feline or canine. Because, I mean, even though that they're so common, I like common because it allows me to, it lets me have consistency within my art, like the style. And for anyone who hates on people having wolves for characters, because if they prefer wolves and that they're common, you know what? It's none of your business. I understand that you have opinions, but the thing is, they're good characters to have. They're fun characters to have. What rights do we have to judge people based on their characters? I mean, just because someone has a tail-mouth character doesn't mean I'm going to go bash them over their design or anything. I mean, I may not like the design, but so what? It's none of my business. I kind of veered off topic, but we were talking about species. So I definitely have to say wolves, foxes, and cats, because those are the most common. I have resources over to look, so and know that I'm getting anatomy right. Number 2, have I ever dreamed of directing a big project like a video game, animated movie, or an animated TV show? Yes. I think that's a lot of artist dreams, honestly, and I have to say I have a couple of things writing in script right now, but it's all in the matter of who I know and how I do it. So, I mean, it could get done. I hope it gets done, because I have this really neat story that takes place in the bubonic plague I may post up on Fur Affinity. But art right now, like doing commissions, is like my main goal right now, is trying to survive off of commissions. But yeah, I have to say I have like that big dream of directing an animated movie. What is my typical drawing music? Or do I use any at all? Yes. Yes, I do. It depends on the mood that I'm in, actually, to use. I use Pandora. I use like R&B for kind of like thigh-up pictures, like those sexy pictures. I use Silent Hill track for horror pictures, like with gore, blood, guts, you know, woohoo. I think, and for classical music, I use kind of like for sceneries whenever I'm having to do sceneries and stuff, because I feel kind of like that. I find when people sing and stuff, it distracts me, but whenever I'm using classical music or kind of like music without the words, I can't think of the name, but I find that it lets me concentrate a little bit more instead of focusing on singing with the song. So, I mean, so this is, yeah, I think these are all the questions I have for now. So this is one of multiple videos that I'm going to be making. Um, if you enjoyed them or want any questions answered, if you could subscribe here or here, that would be amazing, and I appreciate all the support. I want to thank all my watchers for allowing me to do this and giving me my questions to answer. For my next video, if you have any questions that you would like answered, just message me, IM me, talk to me on Telegram, something. So, yeah, I look forward to doing this and getting better in touch with the community. So I hope you all have a great day, and thank you for watching.